There's a stopping point in North Carolina mountains called Pretty Place. You have to pull off the main road and follow a dirt one into a clearing, and there stands an open-air chapel on the side of a mountain. Simple concrete benches encompass a stone pulpit. The area is open on all sides, and you can see breathtaking beauty and scenery. There's a feeling of reverence about the place. People whisper as though they're in church. Now, this nurse had always wanted to go to the Easter sunrise service there, but she could never get off work. And she couldn't this year either. But a coworker agreed to work for her so she could come in late. So she and a few friends got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and made the drive up that mountain road to Pretty Place, where she joined a huge crowd in a beautiful non-denominational service. She writes how she sat smelling the earth and the pine and feeling the coolness of that morning air on her skin and listening to the birds and the sounds in the woods and joining that congregation in song. Then, on the gray canvas of the horizon rose this brilliant red sun, turning the sky as far as she could see this brilliant orange and pink. And as that sun rose, she was filled with a strength, a power, she said, a peace she'd never known. Then more quickly than they had come, the crowd rose and scurried off to their busy lives, and so did she, back to work at the emergency room. Fortunately, it was a quiet morning there, so she began stocking the rooms, humming some of the songs they'd been singing. When from the hallway she heard a cry for help, she rushed to find a man carrying a limp, lifeless little girl in lacy white socks, a lacy Easter dress, and a crushed Easter bonnet. She took the child. She called the core team, and they did everything within their power of man and medicine. But there was no hope. The nurse admitted she was crying as she slowly removed all the tubes, and the doctor went to tell the family in the waiting room. It's been 20 years, but to this day, she can hear the wail of that man when he learned his little girl was gone. And not a single Easter passes that she does not recall that emergency room experience. And the Easter sunrise experience that got her through it. She said she wrapped that sunrise feeling around her like an armor that day to protect her from the pain, not only the pain of that day, but from all the tough times she endures as a nurse. And she begs you to find your Easter sunrise experience. She ends reminding us that as healthcare workers who deal with pain and suffering, we must care for ourselves in order to be of service to others. We cannot give water to others from an empty well. Take time to refill your well. Find your Easter sunrise experience. You deserve it.